what we were talking about. Come on, especially all those people that are so comfortable talking about race. Tell me. Yeah, go for it.
It's when you make somebody else feel like their race is a deciding factor or an influencing factor in the way your attraction goes.
So the race is a deciding factor as to whether they are, what, sorry?
It's an influencing factor on how like your attraction goes.
So it's connected to attraction? Interaction. Okay. So based on how somebody looks according to their race, we decide how we're going to treat them. That's what you're saying. Okay.
We came up with holding prejudice or hostile views towards someone on the basis of skin colour, religion or ethnicity.
Okay. Yeah, it's more or less what one of those definitions said. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm talking too much. Let's move straight on. So let's finish this piece about racism. So most people think that racism is this. I felt like I heard this in some of your responses. So racism is where someone treats another person differently because their skin colour is not the same as theirs, they speak a different language or have different religious beliefs, for example. So most people think that's what racism is. And the problem with this is that it sets up a good, bad binary. It basically says that all those people that do that racist stuff, they're those people over there. Well, I don't do that stuff. I don't call people names. I don't act violently in the name of racism. Therefore, I'm not racist. Oh, that's good because it's really uncomfortable to talk about it. Let's not talk about it. That doesn't mean that racism stops. Okay? So what we need is a more nuanced definition of what racism is. So I found this one to be quite useful. So it states, from Harvard University, at root, racism is an ideology of racial domination in which the presumed biological or cultural superiority of one or more racial groups is used to justify or prescribe the inferior treatment or social positions of racial groups. So I think somebody over there said it about you having different races and different values being placed upon those different races. Now, through the process of racialization, which is perceived patterns of physical difference. So that's, hair texture, its skin color, its eye shape. They are all used to differentiate groups of people, thereby constituting them as races. So if you have this eye shape, you're that. If you have this shaped lip, you're that, and so on. Racialization becomes racism when it involves a hierarchical and social consequential valuation of racial groups, which again is what the young person over here said, which is basically about placing a value on each race. So where does all that come from?